We have another question from a viewer this week. Here it is. Did Jesus really teach that we should pluck out our eyes? Yes. In the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus says something deliberately shocking. If your right eye causes you to stumble, gouge it out. If your right hand causes you to stumble, cut it off. That's found in Matthew 5:29 and 30. He repeats the warning later, even adding in the foot. These words immediately grab our attention because they're meant to. The question, of course, is whether Jesus intended them to be taken literally. The answer is no. Not because Jesus was soft on sin, quite the opposite. Jesus was using hyperbole, a figure of speech that exaggerates to make the point unforgettable. And we use it all the time. I've told you 1,000,000 times, or, this weighs a ton. No one takes these things literally, but everyone understands the meaning. Jesus often taught this way, and his listeners knew it. Think about it. If Jesus meant this literally, the logic would break down. Removing an eye doesn't eliminate the ability to lust. Cutting off a hand doesn't remove sin from the heart. Sin doesn't originate in the body parts. It flows from the human heart. Jesus had just said that lust begins in the heart, and that's something that surgery can't fix. So what was Jesus doing here? Well, he was teaching how serious sin is and how seriously we should take it. Sin is not a personality quirk. It's not a bad habit. It is rebellion against the living God. And Jesus ties it directly to judgment and hell. He warns about hell because he doesn't want anyone to go there. His language is extreme because the danger is extreme. Jesus' point is this: whatever causes you to sin, deal with it decisively. Not casually, not gradually, but radically. If a relationship leads you into sin, it has to end. If a habit feeds temptation, it must be cut off. If something in your life consistently pulls you away from holiness, it's not harmless. It's dangerous. This fits perfectly with Jesus' broader call in Matthew 16:24 when he said, "If anyone would come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me." Following Jesus requires sacrifice, real sacrifice, costly sacrifice. But there is nothing, no pleasure, no relationship, no convenience, and certainly no sin worth missing heaven for. And certainly there is nothing worth going to hell for. God takes sin so seriously that he gave his Son to die because of it. Jesus' shocking words in the Sermon on the Mount are meant to wake us up. They expose our tendency to excuse sin and remind us that in God's eyes, holiness matters. Better to lose whatever it is that tempts you to sin than to lose eternity later. I'm Toby Levering for Know Your Bible. To learn more about the Bible or get your questions answered, visit us at knowyourbible.com.